Hey y'all, David Madaffari here, St. George City Council candidate for District 4. I want to just preface what you're about to watch. I did a longer form video on the salary issue, the debate that's been going on about that in this campaign. But there was a portion at the end of that video from about the 10-minute point on where I discuss whether higher salaries attract better candidates. And I had some particular thoughts on that, and it turned out to be probably the better part of that video. So I wanted to snip it here and give you kind of the short form if you wanted just to know about that and what my thoughts are on that part of the video. You're about to watch it right here. Sometimes they say, I will say that there was an argument at the meeting that we need to have the salaries higher to attract better candidates. And I'm glad I remembered this because I did want to answer that, because I believe that is I think it's a backwards way of thinking about public service. And this is what I mean. Anybody who joins public service, and I'm going to put myself in this category because it wasn't until after that meeting that I really had a strong feeling about even running for this seat in District 4. The money should not be the reason, one of the carrots, to get someone to run for a seat. And now this is a multi-tentacled explanation I'm going to give you right now. Does it take time? Yes. I have learned that through this campaign, that there is a lot of time. Just the campaign takes a lot of time and mental energy to put forth. Though public service is exactly that. You're doing something, you're giving of yourself for the greater benefit of the public, and you are willing to put yourself to be that conduit for the citizens to get their will done. And it doesn't make, when you start to see about other cities where other councilmen and other mayors, like some of them don't get paid at all, or some of them are paid $800 a month. So just knowing that that's out there, that argument for me as a regular citizen I joined this, I got into this only as a curious citizen. Knowing that that's out there, I would have to ask, if money is the reason if you believe money is the reason you get better candidates, then you're already suggesting that it is a motivating factor to get into politics, when that is not the design of a representative republic. We're supposed to represent the will of the people, and someone's going to step up and say, I'm going to do that. But if you say, I have a dollar amount that will let me know whether it's worth it for me or not, then that means that the call is not strong enough for you to do this job without knowing that you're going to get paid X amount of dollars. And so it might sound a little altruistic, but I'm going to be 43, and I'm just now jumping in this, never having done politics, getting into a political campaign before. But it's something that for me is like, it bothers me that was an argument to be used. We have to have these higher salaries to attract better candidates. No, I would argue that the best candidates are the ones that don't need the money and still have the heart of a servant to do the job, because it's not about them anymore. It's not about what's in it for them. Oh, I can get a paycheck. It's about doing what's right for the people that you represent, which is how this whole thing was designed to begin with. And and I think it really comes down to that. And it sounds simple. Again, it may sound a little idealistic, but if we don't have a desire to get to that point, then we're going to continue to have situations where we're always upset about our politicians and money and fiscal accountability. I would argue that the people who are willing to step up, for a little bit of money are going to be the better candidates for anything. If you're willing to do the job because you have the heart of that servant, then let's use those principles to attract the best candidates for the job. I can't imagine that there would, if the salaries were half what they are, that we still wouldn't have candidates wanting to jump in and do the job, because there are enough people that have a passion for what St. George can be, myself included. And it's not about, it wasn't the salary that attracted me to run for this seat, especially after I just spoke against them. And so I wanted just to make sure that argument of we need to pay more to get better candidates, when you start to think about it in a very principled, heart of a servant, public service, what that actually means, it should not be something that anyone should use as a consideration to run for office. Thank you all for watching. This has been a sticky issue since the campaign, really since the meeting on January 14th. This plus the Home Rule Charter they both have been the top two questions that we get asked, and there are nuances with it. And so it's not enough to be able just to say, well, I'm for something or I'm against something. I think true public discourse requires us to think and talk through why we believe how we believe, but also to offer solutions. And I've never been one to really complain about something without offering a solution or just asking questions. And this is something that I'm asking of you, the citizens of St. George, is that ask the questions. Continue to ask the questions. I welcome it. I like the engagement. I like responding to comments. I am not going to stop doing what I'm doing right now. I'm going to continue doing videos. I'm going to continue to meet with you, and I'm going to continue to talk to you about these issues that matter to you, which right now during this campaign is the salary issue and the Home Rule Charter. I will be doing a video on the Home Rule Charter. Again, a very nuanced conversation, but I think you might enjoy. I have a little bit of a different take than most of the other candidates on where I'm coming from on the Home Rule Charter. And so I hope you guys will stick around in the next couple of days, and I will have that video out for you guys soon.